welcome back to Time to Go. Bob here. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. So today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at a watch brand out of North Carolina that's been around for quite a number of years now. The brand is Bernhardt watches, and we're going to be taking a look at the Corsair Diver. Now, the cool thing about the company, one of the cool things about the company is it's a true family-owned and operated company. It's ran by a father-son duo along with their wives. They have been excellent to deal with. They have quite a rich history, their family, when it comes to manufacturing. If you go to their site, there's an Our Story section there. Give that a read. It's a really neat background and sort of how they got into the whole watch world. So let's spin the camera around. We'll get into the Corsair. So first up, if you're wondering why the name Corsair on a diver, a Corsair was a fighter bomber plane, and there's a picture of one on the case back. So Corsair is actually the name of a line of watches from Bernhardt that also includes the Corsair GMT, very similar to this, especially when it comes to the case design. So Corsair is just the name of the line. They mention on the site that they've taken inspiration from the American engineering and manufacturing that went into the Corsair plane. Check out that GMT too, guys. They have some really great colors, and the GMT hand that they use gives it a really unique look. There's actually quite a few different models on their site that are worth checking out. So cost-wise, these are going for $350 US, and for what you're getting, it's really a pretty good deal. So let's talk about exactly what you are getting, and we'll start with the measurements. So case width is listed on the site at 42 millimeters. I'm getting a little less at 41.5. Lug to lug is bang on 50 millimeters. We have a 20 millimeter lug opening, and the thickness is just under 14 millimeters. The water resist is 200 meters. They're using a sapphire crystal, and the watch is running the Miyota 9015 movement. The dial is a really nice shade of blue. They also have a yellow dialed version that I quite liked. Very clean layout with Bernhardt Watch Company up top, where we have the applied numerals for the 12, Corsair down by the 6, and we have the date at just past the 4 o'clock position. I love the handset that they've chosen, although there's one thing missing, and that is lume on that second hand to help see that the watch is running in darker situations. And speaking of darker situations, let's check out that lume. And you can see here the hands and the pip on the bezel are good and bright. The hour markers, on the other hand, aren't as heavily applied with lume and are a little dimmer. They still stay visible for quite a while, but it would have been nice if they were just a little bit brighter. The bezel is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. It's not the same, but the aluminum insert brings to mind the bezel on some of the Tudor Hydronaut models. It's a little on the busy side, but it's kind of grown on me. I like the fact that it's so different than most bezel inserts. The action on this is nice and solid, really easy to grip and turn. Both the bracelet and case are 100% brushed, which is kind of a good thing on a tooly watch like this. The case obviously takes inspiration from Omega with that twisted lug design. We have nice sharp lines all around. The crown is a screw-down crown protected by crown guards, and overall it's quite well done when it comes to the finish work. The bracelet is also really well built. We have solid end links, and a huge bonus that you don't often see on watches of this price, we also have screwed links. Makes sizing so much easier. The clasp is solid milled steel and is signed with the Bernhardt Watch Company. Just a really well-built bracelet and watch overall. So let's take a look on wrist. So here it is, and one thing that I forgot to mention when it comes to the bracelet is the bracelet does taper from 20 down to 18 millimeters, brings the comfort level up a notch or two. I actually had this on our recent vacation. I brought a few different watches, but this was one of them, and I really enjoyed my time with it. At $350, it is a rock solid watch, and to me is worth every penny. Definitely a brand to keep an eye on. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks so much, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.